our team, Doris Burke. Blazers coming to town, hoping to notch one here in this one-game road trip. Well, they come into every game with confidence, and this game is no different. Two elite teams put each other to the test, certainly, every time they meet. A lot on the line in this one, though.
Well, that game last night that they won took a lot of energy, and we'll see how much they have left in the tank tonight. It's going to be very interesting to see if they have the energy to come out and win this game.
Well, Steve, my thought is they'll have plenty in the tank. I mean, they're perfectly familiar with playing a back-to-back situation, and it's nothing new for them, and they've actually kind of relished the opportunities in back-to-back games.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. And it's Lopez in the center position. Thompson for the triple. Batum grabs the miss.
Well, you look at how the Warriors have improved. Really a change in philosophy from years past. The new ownership wanted size for position and rebounding, defense, toughness. They've really established a nice foundation.
And Curry, here we go. Nice D from Aldridge. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
Lillard with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And it's Aldridge missing.
Well, they're shooting 75% here early on, even with that miss.
Curry's shot is good.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Now here is Aldridge. 11 points for him in that last game against San Antonio.
Aldridge can do so many things on a basketball floor. It shouldn't really come as a surprise when he switches his style up. Last year, I thought he played a lot more with his back to the basket.
And to add what you said about Aldridge, the years before his last season, he tended to face up to the basket and Clark shoot over people, which was fine as he was so gifted at it.
But I think with the change to the Blazers' offensive schemes and just the way the team wanted to approach the season, they needed more of a back-to-the-basket guy, and Aldridge was as dominant as ever stepping into that role, in addition to still being able to knock down that face-up jumper.
Curry passes to Thompson. Lets it go from 11. And it's good.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Matthews. Warriors with the rebound. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
And Lillard kicks to Lopez. And the dunk by Aldridge. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Here's Curry. Portland making their last shot. Curry with another miss. It's Matthews on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Out to the right wing. Outside for Batum. Now the pass to Aldridge. A second chance effort. Good. Aldridge has got 8 points.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
Yeah, and it seemed like the difference in that game, guys, was the defensive effort. They forced a lot of turnovers, and that allowed them to get out and get some easy looks in transition.
5 on the floor. Let's now take a look at some league leaders with the rundown of the best passing big men in the NBA over the past month. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And let's go back to what Steve just said. Such a strong defensive performance they turned in last time.
Well, you know what was remarkable about it, Kevin, was how many turnovers there were. I mean, it wasn't all about defense. There was some sloppy ball handling taking place on the other side, too.
That's blocked. And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 1:02 left to play in the first. Now, here's Lillard. He picked up 18 points in their last win against San Antonio.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him, too.
The feed to Lopez. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. Lopez has got his first basket.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
Now their offense continues to click.
Here's Iguodala. And again, no good by Golden State. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Aldridge's screen. Lillard attacking. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Barbosa dishes to Green. He got it up. And as we can... Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
So difficult to get a shot off against this defense. They are really playing hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard, and they pride themselves on making it tough for their opponents.
Now, Portland, Oregon is a very different kind of NBA town. A popular motto around here is keep Portland weird. So a sort of counterculture that the fans and the citizens in Portland embrace. But it's a one-team town, and fans have always shown incredible support for their beloved Blazers.
On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Draymond Green is out there with Maurice Spates. And it's Livingston in at the 1. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Portland leading by 10. And Portland, one of the smaller markets. They've got the weather situation, a little bit rainy up there. Not a top free agent destination, but great history.
Yeah, and for some players, it can really connect and click for them. And, you know, Damian Lillard said that Portland just fits him. It feels like home. And Robin Lopez said, hey, I'm a little bit weird myself. So for players with a bit of renegade or a different approach in their DNA, they fit right in, man.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, it looked like a mismatch to me.
Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Lee comes in for Draymond Green. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Portland also making some changes. Chris Kaman is checked in for Lopez. And it's a follow in for Wesley Matthews.
Assistant.
There's the bucket. Good.
Marcus Aldridge with a career high in scoring last season, top 10 in the league. Such a versatile offensive game. He can knock down the jump shot and also post up down low.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Andre Iguodala is sneaky good. He said they say numbers never lie. I'm the opposite. I think numbers always lie. My game having a huge impact. It may not show up on the stat sheet, but if you watch closely, you'll see it. And Kevin, Draymond Green said, every team needs an Andre Iguodala. He is such a smart player. He does everything. Guys?
Green, a smart player in his own right. Thanks, Doris. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Batum. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Batum's got the lead up to 13 now for Portland.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back out of the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Wesley Matthews checked in for a follow. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Damian Lillard. Warriors trail by 13. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Curry with another miss.
He has not been on his game, and you know their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Here's Barnes. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Golden State.
The Warriors, one of the top defensive teams in the league the last couple of seasons, and the improvement coincided with a change in defensive strategy. They're sending pick and rolls down towards the sideline. They've got bigs. Andrew Bogut can really protect the rim. So they're doing what coaches call shrinking the floor, and it's been very effective for them.
Now here's Batum. He picked up 15 points in their last win against San Antonio.
Some killer instinct he showed right there, exploding to the rim and adding to that lead.
And downing a pick and roll. Basically, a guard gives the ball handler a lane towards the basket, but prevents them from using the screen.
I like your basketball knowledge and acumen.
See, I've been listening to you.
That's exactly right. The big man sits back around the free throw line to deny penetration. It's a strategy that basically concedes the deep 2, another indication of where analytics coming into play in terms of strategy.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard comes in for C.J. McCollum. Kicks to Aldridge. 6 to shoot. That's good. Aldridge has got 10.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Curry passes to Bogut. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, Andrew Bogut